Let's see.
Building completed.
Sure.
Building completed.
What is your plan? Corporal?
Is the key to victory.
Building completed.
Do you need help? Yes?
An abomination. All right, here goes.
Focus area. Focus.
Building completed.
It'll be a masterpiece.
Building completed.
Looks like the refugee camp has been abandoned.
I repent.
I'm sorry?
I repent. I said, I repent. I've allowed Aenir into my life, and I've accepted his light. So, please, don't kill me.
He thinks we're with the Purity.
Oh, you're not? Then, who are you?
And it begins.
Well then. Damn it. There's more coming. Yes, almost there.
Building completed.
For Kiara! To the death! Strike him down! Yeah! To the death! For Kiara! Yeah!
Yes?
us see. Haven't heard from her in a while.
Building completed.
Damn it. It is more complicated than I thought.
Building completed.
This will be a masterpiece.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders. Building completed.
Commander.
Yes, almost there.
Yes.
We will be swift.
Building completed.
Let's see.
Intriguing. All right, why not? This way, right?
What's with her? A good omen.
What?
Building completed.
More complicated than
Chieftain?
I thought. Will only take a second.
Blasted armor.
And it begins.
Time to reveal the full plan, I guess. How are we supposed to get behind their lines?
You're gonna meet with an inside man, Hervius.
A spy.
Yes, he's been sounding out the purity since your escape from Greykeep. One of Sentenza's former men. Before we set out here, I've ordered him to infiltrate the Utran army. He will wait for you near the border wall in the east.
How sure are you of his loyalty? After what happened between Sentenza and me, he might be...
No. I know Hervius personally, and he's one of the most capable and loyal spies the Royal Army has to offer.
How will he recognize me? Is there a, I don't know, code word?
I hate to shatter your master spy fantasies, but your face is well known by now to Har. He knows whom to expect.
Understood. Remind me, what exactly do we do once we find the rune carriers?
We take it away from him. Once we physically own it, we can order Lady Moira to stop the attack and join Angar in the castle.
And then we immediately take that thing to the Nexus and destroy it to break the spell completely. Correct?
Correct.
Fair enough. Anything else?
Yes. Be quick. Avoid unnecessary combat. Now go to her. And good luck.
Likewise.
Our allies are under attack. Our allies are under attack.
Will do.
Our allies are under attack.
Let us see.
Our allies are under attack. Our allies are under attack.
Well then.
Our allies are under attack. Our allies are under attack. Our allies are under attack.
That's the
Our
way.
allies are under attack.
Hervius, isn't it?
Aye, and you are Taha. I don't think you remember me, do you?
Should I?
Never mind. So Angar told me about your mission. Mind control. Shape her runes. It all sounds quite adventurous, if you don't mind me saying. So here's the situation. If those rune carriers exist, they will probably be in the northwest, in the old Iskandar loyalist camp.
Speaking of it, where are the Iskander loyalists now?
Dead, mostly. The purity gave them a chance to repent, but most of them wouldn't. It was pretty ugly. I didn't get the smell of burnt meat out of my nostrils for the next 2 days.
I see. And how do we get past that wall? Why did the Purity build it to begin with?
Our allies
Purity? No, you misunderstand. It was House Utran who gave the order, because those refugees wouldn't stop coming. But to answer your question, there are 2 ways I know of. The first one leads, brace yourselves, through the gate. It will be very hard to find an opening, though, with all the troops swarming through.
And the second one?
That one's a tad trickier. Apparently there are tunnels smugglers once used to get wares over the Utran border. Word has it that some of the refugees used it to get across, too.
Both ways sound pretty risky to me. The first one because it might get us killed. The second one because it will cost us time, and we don't even know if it exists.
Well observed, Tahal. But I'm afraid it's all I can offer.
Our allies
Once you make it past the wall, it should be easier. Just make sure to avoid the patrolling troops.
Any idea where those tunnels could be?
None. But if I had to make a guess, I'd look close to the wall itself.
You said that we met before.
Aye, but I don't think now's the time to discuss the old days, is it?
All right. Thank you, Herb.
Nothing to thank me for. Just, if this mind control thing is real, you have to put an end to it. Nobody should have that power.
I couldn't agree more.
Our allies are under attack.
He's dug those tunnels. Their old camp might be a good place to start looking.
True.
Our allies are under attack.
All right.
Our allies are under attack. Our allies are under attack.
They will burn.
Our allies are under attack.
Come on! Don't die on us now!
Our allies are under attack.
I need help! Here.
Our allies are under attack.
Get
They
ready!
will burn.
Our allies are under attack.
I need help over here! Here we go.
Our allies are under attack. Our allies are under attack.
Don't die on us now!
Our allies are under attack.
Does this never end?
Our allies are under attack.
Help over here!
Complicated than I thought.
Good job.
They killed one of our heroes.
Come on! Don't die on us now!
Danger up ahead!
Whatever's necessary.
Our allies are under attack. Our allies are under attack.
I'll
More
keep you
Lacane's
shielded.
lackeys.
For the light.
You have this!
They will fall.
Good job. That should slow their attacks down a bit.
Looks like a tunnel, doesn't it? Locked. No way. Looks like a tunnel, doesn't it? Locked. No way to get through.
Our allies are under attack.
Down a bit.
Damn it. More complicated. Yes, almost there. We will be swift.
Our allies are under attack.
What the? Who are you? What do you want from me?
Relax, we're not your enemy. We need your help.
My help? But I'm just a traveler.
No, you're a refugee. So tell me, do you know anything of old smuggling tunnels that could help us get past the Utran wall?
And if I do?
Then it would be greatly appreciated if you told us.
I get that, but I mean, what do I get in return?
It will only take a second.
How about we don't kill you?
So much for not my enemy, huh? Fine. Seems like I don't have much of a choice. Yes, I know about the tunnel. About the one to the northeast, that is. Lots of the other refugees tried their luck there. But from what I've been told, those Utran bastards plucked them right out from the hole on the other side. Not worth it if you ask me. And as far as I know, one of the refugees hid the key near the camp, under a rock, for any other soul who wants to follow.
Near the camp, under a rock, isn't very specific.
Right below the Godstone. You can't miss it.
All right, that'll help. Thank you.
Well, it's not like I had much of a choice, did I? Now, if you don't mind, I got things to attend to.
Go ahead.
That way?
Yes, almost there. Damn it. It's more complicated than I thought. A good omen.
Interesting.
Huh.
All right. Here we go.
Our allies are under attack!
Danger up ahead!
Get ready!
Sure.
You got it. Sure.
More fighting.
Whatever's nothing.
I'll keep you shielded. All right. More fighting. Does this never end? Danger up ahead.
You picked the
I'll
wrong
keep you
enemy.
shielded.
What? That's all? I'm only getting started.
Our allies are under attack!
Aeneir's light. Intruders.
Myra, run!
Myra, run.
That's her. That's Lady Myra.
And 2 Lightbringers. What about your rune, Tahar? Didn't Iskrim say it would react if another rune carrier is nearby?
Yeah, and I think it does. Let's go take them out.
Just give the word.
Ah!
Fine.
Here we go.
Quite the fight.
See if they have the rune.
Interesting.
It connected with you, just like the Harbinger's rune did. I think you can control Lady Myra now.
Then let's go find her.
Oh.
Lady Myra?
Lady Myra.
Ellen's reins.
How do you feel? Are you wounded?
How do I feel? Am I wounded?
Iskrim, what do we do now? What's happening to her?
Well, she's still under the control of the rune, so you should be able to give her orders now. Just as the rune carriers did. Go ahead, try it.
What now?
What now?
You should order her to stop the assault on the fortress.
All right. Command your men to lay down their weapons. and stop the assault on the fortress. The Uhtred house is now no longer allied with the Purity, but with Northander.
I command my men to lay down their weapons and stop the assault on the fortress. The Uhtred house is no longer allied with the Purity, but with Northander.
She sounds different than when the Purity priest commanded her.
Probably her mind needs time to adjust. Still, this is so damn wrong. We need to destroy that rune as fast as possible.
Good work. Let's tell our people we're ready to head back to Mullindir.
Sounds like a plan.
Got it. Understood.
Let us see.
Iron Ones. You read my mind. They will fall.
Focus, Area. Focus.
Well then.
That looks like we can use it.
Whatever's necessary.
We'll make short work of it.
Iron One up ahead. Be careful. Will do.
Uh-huh. All right, here goes nothing. Fair enough. Let's do this.
Got it. Interesting.
All right, why not?
That way. All right.
Another walking armor. Still.
Danger up ahead! I'll keep you
Whatever's
shielded!
necessary.
More fighting. Does this never end?
Sure.
You read my mind.
Focus, Syria. Focus.
Fine. Danger up ahead!
Here we go. All right. Huh. Interesting.
I understand.
Let us see.
Get
Iron
ready.
ones.
Don't move! Yes, almost there. swift. Only take a second.
Sure.
That's the way.
Here we are. Now destroy that bloody rune.
Shouldn't we at least study it first? I mean, we don't know what...
Are you deaf? Destroy it!
All right. I'll take care of it now. But I need... privacy.
Are you trying to trick me, dwarf? I swear, if you...
Fine, come then. Come and keep shouting at me all you like, because that's the best way to ensure I'll make a mistake and have that rune cause your sister's brain to explode.
All right. You'll get your privacy. I'll go find a bed for Myra in the meantime. She needs water and food.
All right, here we are.
Iskram? What's the matter?
I won't do it.
What?
You heard me. I will not destroy the rune.
Are you joking? This thing is what's controlling Lady Myra.
Yes, it is, but there's something I haven't told you. Something I only found out a week ago.
Yes?
The Shapers. I finally understand their secret. Why they persisted for so long. Why during their reign there was not a single power who dared to defy them, not even the dragons. Why there was peace.
The rune.
It all makes sense now. The Shapers used these runes to control, to ensure stability.
They enslaved their own people by exerting mind control. Is that what you're getting at?
Enslaved? So a murderer put behind bars is a slave too? No, Tahar. They used the runes to protect their empire from its enemies, from outside and from within. Don't you see? This is the reason why there were no wars, no coups, no stupid rebellions. Because the Shapers had the power to correct misguidance. And the best thing about it? The control didn't even suffer. They merely had their views readjusted and continued to live on a normal life.
Lady Myra doesn't seem normal at all. She acts like some kind of machine.
Yes, because neither we nor the Purity have even come close to comprehending the true power of the rune. We're sodding amateurs.
What about the ghosts who protected this place? They seem to have gotten more than a little readjustment.
Yes, probably because their crimes required a more severe punishment. Isn't that poetic justice? Rather than killing a wrongdoer, he's bound to protect those he wanted to hurt. Just imagine the potential of this.
And you think this is a good thing? Being able to bend minds to your will?
Look, Tahar, I'm not stupid. I know there's a danger in that power, but there's a danger in every power. Blasted, you're a mage. Thousands of people would like to see you burn, and just because they're afraid of that power inside you. Your magic, just like the rune, it's a tool. Don't you see that? And a tool is neither good nor evil. It's merely a potential. And this, Tahar, this is the potential to change the world for the better.
So what's your plan? Use the rune to create a second Shaper empire?
No, use it for the greater good. For us, for our purpose. For our battle against that lunatic Lacane. Damn it, Tahar. This might be the key that I've been looking for. The key for stability. For peace. I will not destroy it.
Iskram, calm down. There has to be another way.
No, there isn't.
Iskram, you said it yourself. With Myra's current state of mind, she cannot help us win over the other houses. And without them, we'll never recapture Greykeep. Lacane will win. Please. You have to trust me with this. The rune must be destroyed.
Fine. Fine. But I'm doing this for you. You understand me? I will destroy it. But as soon as there's time, I will start my research again, and no, you cannot stop me. Agree with me or not, I know this power can do good. I just know it. It's done. Go see after Lady Myra Tahar. I need time. This way, right?
Let me see. You got it.
I don't understand. What do you mean? Cold?
I don't know, Angar. I just feel different.
Tell me, Angar. Do you regret helping the Purity? Now that you've seen their true face?
That's a hard question to answer. And you know it. On the one hand, yes, I underestimated them. On the other hand, back then, it was the only logical thing to do.
Logical.
Yes. After all your father did in the Mage War, the people were angry, desperate, broken. The Purity channeled and still channels these emotions. It may sound cynical to say that now, but if it hadn't been for the Purity of Light, something far worse might have happened.
That's a cold way to see it.
It's the way a commander has to see things. But that is not to say that my decision to give the Purity of Light that much power came easy. I'm not free of self-doubt and empathy to her, even though it may seem that way to you.
However, I will not lie. Mages are a problem, and something needs to be done about them. If we don't, it is only a matter of time until a second Isamo Taha will appear and once again plunge the world into chaos.
We need a group that represents mages. Then treaties could be made.
That is an interesting idea. But before we can decide on any course of action, we need to deal with the current threat first. But to return to your question, all I did was take every factor into consideration and decide accordingly. You did the same, more than once. I've heard of the trail of destruction you've left behind on your journey. Many people died under your command.
We tried to help wherever we could.
I believe you, but have no doubt that there are many who don't. What I'm trying to say is, there might have been a better way to handle things, but I did not see it. I did what I could, And even though it turned out to be a mistake, I have no regrets.
I'll be leaving now.
All right.
So, what's the plan?
Taha, what happened? Did the dwarf destroy the room?
He did.
I see. Well, something is off. Myra, she's different.
What?
Myra?
I don't know. I feel strange, cold.
See? That bloody rune, it did something to her mind.
Lady Myra, what do you mean by cold?
Dark, empty. I don't know how to describe it. Forgive me.
But you remember who you are, don't you?
I am Lady Myra Emmeline Arendir, third-born daughter of House Utran.
But we destroyed it.
That's my point. Her mind, it must have suffered permanent damage. None of this should have happened. None of it. Myra, you should get some rest. Things might be different tomorrow.
Yes, brother. As you say.
Come, let us call your companions. There's things that need discussing.
I've been wondering, do you have a family? Heirs?
That question came unexpected.
Is it so hard to answer?
It isn't. No. I don't have a family. Save for my sisters.
How come?
Well, I'm afraid to understand my answer, I need to go back a little. You see, I had always known what my life would look like, long before it became what it is. You see, House Arendir is one of the eldest of Northander. The role of every Arendir had already been chosen the moment he or she was given birth to. For me, it was always clear that I would be the Lord Marshal of the Royal Army.
So your parents forced you to do this?
Let me put it this way. It was my duty. Of course, I could have rebelled, but even back then, I had already come to realize that the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few. Sure, I too had had my share of boyhood dreams. But betraying my parents and the realm had never been an option.
Being a royal commander sounds an awful lot like a boyhood dream to me.
I guess it does. But you need to keep in mind that we Arendirs were raised for this. I knew from the start that a military path had little to do with the tale of brave knights in shining armor from the poems and the plays. People, especially in youth, often crave for what they don't have. The fisherman's daughter might dream of a life as a princess, whereas the princess aches for the charming vagabond to take her to an exotic place, far away from her life of etiquette, stern-faced governesses, and arranged marriage.
So you were looking for something else, too?
From time to time, yes, certainly. You see, one of my uncles had been a seaman. His branch of the family was by far the least powerful one, but whenever he came to visit, I didn't leave his side for a minute. He had sailed to Kalea to meet with the Blood Oracle, to Imperia, to the great Colosseums, and once he had even sailed all around the lands of winter. You can imagine that for me as a boy, his stories were a lot more exciting than my lessons in math, history, and politics. And more than once after his visits, I found myself lying in bed and wondering what it would be like to just pack my bags, enlist on one of the trade ships, and see all these marvels my uncle had told me about myself. A foolish fantasy, of course, but still, it existed.
Is your uncle still alive?
No. His ship ran aground when I was 14 winters old.
But yet, you never seriously contemplated becoming a seaman.
No. I was young, yes, but I wasn't a fool. Even if duty and loyalty had not been a concern of mine, I knew that my uncle only told me about the good parts of his life. He never spoke of how a snowstorm cost him 3 of his fingers, and why he always carried a bottle of brandy wherever he went.
For what it's worth, I think staying was the right choice.
I'm glad you approve. Either way, we digress.
I still don't understand why becoming the Lord Marshal stopped you from having a family.
It was a choice. I probably don't need to tell you this, but love and marriage are as much a duty as any other. You cannot be a good husband or a good wife if you don't commit entirely. And the same goes for parenthood. And the higher I rose, the more I realized that people in my position, whose decisions affect the lives of tens of thousands, can and should only have one commitment.
Their duty.
Yes. I know it sounds dramatic, but it's the truth. I chose not to have a family, because the realm was my wife and its people were my children. Allowing somebody else into my life would have meant betraying the others.
But there are commanders who have families.
And they have them at an expense. If life taught me anything, then it's that excellence requires absolute dedication. And with the responsibilities that I have, I simply cannot allow myself to be distracted.
What about the Arendir bloodline? Who will carry on your name if you don't have an heir?
My sister, Myra.
But isn't she a widow?
Yes. Her husband, Lord Uhtred, died in the Mage Wars. But she's still young, and once we've ended this madness, I will encourage her to look for a new, suitable partner.
That sounds sad.
Maybe. But we've wasted enough time. You wanted an answer, and that was it. Is there anything else you wanted to know?
I'll be leaving now.
All right.